Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday, so I have got my Wip and Chat, so I will catch up with you guys what I have been up to this week, and boy has it been a week. So today I have decided to diamond paint, and this is a giraffe diamond painting from Spell Queen, and this is a 45 by 60, and yeah, it's got some gorgeous special ABs all in the background of the giraffe. So it's quite a tall giraffe, a long neck, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous diamond painting. I'm absolutely loving working on it. But these special ABs, I can't use a multi-placer, and obviously placing one by one, it does take that little bit longer, and there is quite a lot of this white background all around the outside of the giraffe. So yeah, it's taking a little bit longer to work on, but at the same time it is gorgeous and I'm absolutely loving it. Round drills, there is 33 colours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs. So there's the white ABs for the background, and then there's some ABs scattered in the colours for the giraffe. So yeah, 5 ABs, 33 colours in total. But yeah, I am absolutely loving working on this, and this was one of 2 diamond paintings that were sent to me for review from Spell Queen. They contacted me and asked if I would like a couple of diamond paintings to review for them. So yeah, I went and had a look and said yeah. So right, for this week, like I said, what a week. So let's get into some diamond painting while I'm chatting with you guys, because that's what you're here for. So it all started Sunday. Yeah, I don't think I recorded Sunday. Did I record Sunday? Yes, I think I did. I'm not sure, I can't remember. So anyway, Sunday my husband came to me and said, right, I want to change myself, I want to get healthy, I want to get better, so I need to change how I am, my habits and everything like that, because once he's finished his time upstairs in the bear cave in his room, and he's finished everything, usually about 10, 11 at the latest, he will come and say goodnight to me and head downstairs. He would watch some TV, have a drink or two, maybe a little bit more at the weekend, but with the medication that he takes, it just knocks him out. He doesn't know that he's fallen asleep, so most nights he would fall asleep on the sofa. Sometimes he would come to bed at silly o'clock in the morning, but like I said, with his medication and things like that. But more often than not, he wouldn't come to bed till one of us was up. So, you know, early hours of the morning, say like 7, 8 o'clock, when one of the boys goes off to uni or college, he would you know, stir and then come to bed. Sometimes it wouldn't be till I got up, which sometimes was about 8, latest 10. Yeah, that latest 10 o'clock I would get up. So then I would have to coax him to bed. I would have to wake him up and tell him, you know, you need to go to bed, get some sleep. So, like I said, Sunday he came to me and said, right, I want to change all that. He said, so starting tonight, the plan is, when I finish in the bear cave, I'm going to take the last bits of my medication, the sleep aids, and then I'm going to come to bed. He said, you know, you carry on what you normally do, watch your YouTube in bed and whatever you're doing, and I'll just either play on my phone or, you know, just listen to whatever you're watching till about midnight, and then we'll switch off and go to sleep. So yeah, that was Sunday night, and it wasn't the best. Yeah, it was coming out with all sorts of things, saying all different kinds of things, and just coming out with all sorts. Half of it was just gobbledygook and rambling, and yeah, so that first night I didn't get much sleep. So right, we'll start with this week now then, so getting into Monday. So Monday morning, I think Mark was actually up before me, or we got up at the same time, something like that. But yeah, we got up, had his coffee, and yeah, he was actually in pretty good spirits, was Mark, when we first got up. He said, you know, I'm a bit shaky and a bit unsteady, and but we can put that down to normal for Mark, if you know what I mean. That's that's normal for him. But yeah, we had his coffee and then we started on with the jobs for the day. So got the pets fed and sorted, and we were sorting out a bit of washing and things like that, and then I got some stitching time. So after I'd, you know, sorted all that, I was stitching on Cup of Cheer. So I was doing a little bit of that before lunchtime. So for lunch, I think I just had some crisps and a coffee. Yeah, I wasn't very hungry, quite tired, and yeah, just trying to get through the day, really. So yeah, I was doing that. So yeah, for lunch, and then in the afternoon I was stitching a little bit more in between, sorting out the washing and the drying and folding, and so I was doing that most of the afternoon until it came to pet feeding time. So did that, and then for tea we had a fried egg sandwich, so an egg butty for tea. So yeah, we had that for our tea. Then after tea in the evening was Disney Dollhouse Live. So we did we finished off issue 47 from the previous week because we were waiting for some glue to dry. So the week before we'd wallpapered one side of the wall, and then we had to glue it in place. So then, like I said, we finished it off this week, so we just had to glue the corner. So managed to get that out, and then we had to wallpaper the other sides of the walls and then glue it down into place. So we had to glue the walls in, but with it already being stuck at the corner, we had to become a little bit inventive with pots and jars and getting the walls down straight so we could wallpaper them, put the stickers on. So we were doing that. So yeah, finished off 46 and did 47. So that's what we did, and then we had a bit of a chat afterwards, the group, our little family. Then yeah, afterwards we had a bit of a chat, and then about 10, half 9 maybe, I came off, and then like I said, Mark stuck to it and he came in here about 10, just after. He switches off the computer at 10 because I can hear him, you know, with certain devices saying good night, and so everything switches off. Then yeah, he came to bed. He said I'm going to play my games a little bit, because he said that's what I would normally do when I go downstairs. When I first go down, I play on my phone a little bit, and then that's when I'll start watching TV. And so yeah, he was playing his games on his phone while I was watching a little bit of YouTube. I think by the time I'd finished what I was watching, I'd say it was about 11:30 maybe. So then we switched off, and yeah, so again, Monday night wasn't good. Again, there was rambling and shouting out, and yeah, so again, did not get much sleep. So then on to Tuesday. I think we were both up about 7 o'clock. I think again Mark might have been up first. So yeah, about 7 o'clock we were up. So I had our coffees, because when I got downstairs Mark had already made it, because like I said, we kind of woke up at the same time. He went down first while I was getting dressed and everything, so he'd already done coffees. So sat and had that, and then got on with pets and washing up and things like that. So then again, I managed to get some stitching time in the morning. I was working on Cup of Cheer, so I was working on that until lunchtime. I think there was a little bit more washing to dry, so then I was sorting out that. And then for lunch, what do we have for lunch? Well, I had noodles, and I think Mark had some toast. Yeah, I think Mark had some toast. So yeah, after lunch I was stitching a little bit more. I was doing a cup of chia again, and then I had that last little bit of washing to sort, so I was doing that. Then pet feeding time, and yeah, sort out Ted and everything, so I was doing that. Then for tea we had some microwave meals. We had chicken korma with rice, microwave meal. Sorry, drink of coffee. So yeah, we had that for tea. And then when I came up here, I was, what was I doing? I think I was stitching a little bit, and then went into StreamYard because I was helping Chris with her Ready Stobart. Me and Dave helped Chris out, so I was doing the chat. So yeah, I know I say it every week, but I always enjoy watching the edit. Yeah, there's some big bits being built at the moment, and yeah, I can't wait to see some of these bits being put together. So check the symbol for this is this one. So yeah, Eddie Stobart. Then afterwards we had a little bit of a chat, and I was stitching for a little bit longer, and then yeah, I think I came off a little bit earlier. Might have been about 9, I'm not sure, but yeah, I got into bed and was watching YouTube and things like that. So yeah, then Mark came to bed, and yeah, I was watching a little bit more YouTube, and then we settled down, and yeah, yeah, sort this out. We've got this letter. I think we've got 1, 2. Oh, we've got a few. Yeah, I'll pull some of these out. Just a few. So yeah, again, not another great night. Yeah, so again, not a lot of sleep. Not good, but yeah. Another one there. See any more? Yep, that's all of that letter. Yep. So then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, again another early morning. So got up, had coffee, fed the pets, washed up, and then because we were up early, I got my bath early. So then yeah, got my bath done early, which meant then Mark could have his bath early, and then when we're done, then it was lunchtime. No, it wasn't actually. Oh yes, because I had my bath, then after mine Mark went and had his, and then I had a recording to do. My stitchy planner recording to do, so I did that while he was in the bath, and then after his bath and I'd sorted out my video and everything like that, we went down and had lunch. So for lunch we had a ham salad sandwich. Normally we've just been having snacks and little bits for lunch. Mark hasn't had a proper appetite, but he said he was quite hungry, so he would try a full sandwich, because even before, if he had a sandwich, it was just one slice of bread, so he'd have like a half sandwich. But yeah, he said he was feeling quite hungry, and so yeah, he said, I think I'm getting my appetite back. So we had a full ham salad sandwich, and yeah, that was nice, really nice. But that's all we had. We didn't have any crisps or biscuit or anything afterwards, so yeah, we just had that. And then in the afternoon, what did I do in the afternoon? I was stitching in the afternoon. I was stitching on Coffee Sampler, because I had to switch my stitching projects out, because Wednesday was the 1st of February. So yeah, beginning of the month is usually when I work out what I'm working on, and yeah, that's when I have started doing my stitchy planner as well, so I've got something physical to look at. So yeah, I write in that, and then I can work out what I'm going to be working on. And yeah, because the way I've got it planned and set out, I've got sort of 2 stitching event things that I'm taking part in. One is where you assign a project to a number, and the other one is a word that is selected. So then you have to go through your projects and work out either a designer or a pattern or an element somewhere that starts with that letter in the project. So yeah, I'm kind of playing 2 games or events, whatever you want to call them, each month. So yeah, like I said, I was working on Coffee Sampler for the afternoon, and then I was kind of helping Mark do tea, but not really, because we had calzones, which is the folded pizza, so calzone. So he was preparing and doing the dough for that, and he said, right, I need to leave it to prove. So then I was chopping up veggies, well, not veggies, but things to go in them. So I was grating some cheese, I was cutting up some peppers, opening some tins because we got some pineapple to go in them, and then I think, I can't remember if we actually had ham in them or they were just like vegetable ones, because there was mushrooms, there was grated cheese, we put some what's it called, mozzarella balls. So yeah, I can't actually remember if we put any meat in. They might have been vegetarian ones, but I tell you what, they were absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we were preparing and doing all those bits for that, and then Mark said, right, we've got at least half an hour before we can start making the assembly line. So I think I was stitching for about 20 minutes ish, something like that, and Mark said, right, come on then, we need to start getting things out for the assembly line. So we're getting the mushrooms and everything like that out, and then got a board and found the rolling pin, and so he started rolling out the dough for the pizzas, and I was just getting other bits and pieces that we needed. He wanted a tray, some foil. So yeah, he said he really enjoyed making that for our tea, and yeah, they were delicious. So yeah, calzones for tea, they were really nice, really enjoyed it. And there's always one that you miss. I just noticed that then before I put the bag away. So after tea Wednesday evening, when I came up here, there was a Zoom. So I decided to go in for a bit, and I was stitching. So I was stitching on Loads of Love by Shannon Christine. So I was stitching. Was I stitching on that? Hang on, let me just check. I think let me just double check because I'm getting the dates mixed up. Yes, because it was last Saturday we started that project. So yeah, I am correct. So yeah, Wednesday when I was in Zoom, I was stitching on Loads of Love. So yeah, and chatting with everybody, and yeah, it was really good. Needed. So yeah, I think did I come off there, I think about 9 o'clock my time. So yeah, about 9 o'clock I came off, and I got quite a bit done. So yeah, got quite a bit stitched while I was chatting with everybody in Zoom. Like I said, I needed it. So yeah, I decided to go in there. Then about 9 o'clock, after I'd switched off, I then got into bed and I was watching YouTube. So I was watching Lauren over at Cross Stitch Bunny, her latest update. So I was watching that. She's got some gorgeous projects on the go. she works on all sorts of different things. She's got a few mirabilias that she's stitching. What else? She's got quite a few big projects on the go. I believe she has just started her first black work. It's one of the stitch alongs in the Facebook group, free stitch along black work. I can't remember which group it is now, but it's the hexagons. Sorry for the motorbike. So yeah, she's just started her first black work, and she says she's really enjoying it. But yeah, definitely go check out Cross Stitch Bunny. Then I watched Jen's World of Stitches. She had an update. I think it was a stitchy update, or it might have just been a stitch with me. I can't remember which one it was because I've watched a couple of hers this week, so it might have been stitch with me. Yeah, I think it was. So I was watching Jen's World of Stitches, and yeah, she's more recently done an update, sort of what she's been stitching in January and what she's going to stitch, well, what she plans to stitch in February. She's doing a few heads. She's got a Christmas project that she's stitching, like a sampler style, I think. It's like different squares with different things in, and there's like an arch with the word Merry Christmas, and it's all like different blocks, Christmas themed. But she was saying she hadn't got a Christmas project going, so she wanted to start one. So I think she started that after Christmas, just coming into the new year. I think she started that one. So yeah, definitely go check out Jen's World of Stitches. So after that then I settled down to bed. Yeah, in the meantime Mark had come to bed. He was watching, not watching, he was playing his games and yeah, listening to what I was watching. So we're doing that. Then on to Thursday. So Thursday morning, got up, had my coffee. So yeah, I think we managed a little bit of a better night. Yeah, there wasn't as much shouting, but there was, well, not shouting, but talking loud. Mark does generally have a loud voice anyway, so if he thinks he's when he's just naturally talking, he has quite a loud voice. So to some people that might come across as shouting. So yeah. So Thursday, got up, had coffee. I was feeding the pets, washing up. Yeah, doing all that morning stuff. that we normally do. Then there was some washing to sort out and things like that from baths and showers on Wednesday. Sorry, drink a coffee. So yeah, sorting out washing and everything like that. And then for lunch, Mark made some egg mayo. So I put some eggs on and made egg mayo mix so we could have egg mayonnaise sandwiches for lunch. So that's what we had for lunch, egg mayo. Then in the afternoon I was working on the coffee sampler, I was stitching until pet feeding time. So did that, got done. And then for tea, what do we have for tea? Mark and the boys had sausage and mash with gravy, and then I had the other chicken Kiev from last time, because when Mark and the boys have sausages I will have some kind of chicken, whether it's, you know, chicken grill, chicken Kiev, or whether it'll actually be chicken pieces, you know, drums or thighs, or yeah. So I had a chicken Kiev with some chips, and I had some of the gravy that Mark and the boys were having. So we did, Mark did an onion and mushroom gravy, which was really nice. So yeah, there's a cheese and ham chicken Kiev with chips and gravy, so that was quite nice. It was quite nice. So then when I came up here I was getting ready for live, because it was craft and quiz. So I was making sure I had everything I needed. I was diamond painting. I was diamond painting on that group photo that I got gifted. So I was working on that, and Horlicks was doing his Horlicks' Fortunes. So yeah, we were doing that, and I love his little intro and outro that he's done for that. Yeah. So yeah, we were doing Horlicks' Fortunes, and yeah, like I said, I was diamond painting, so I was doing that. And then afterwards, after the craft and quiz, both me and Horlicks went over to another live stream. It was Geordie Dave and Dano doing the Titanic. So like I said, both me and Horlicks were helping over there. So I was doing the chat. So yeah, doing that was really good. So then afterwards I stayed on chat for a little bit afterwards, not very long, because I think, what did we finish, about 9? Quarter to 9, 9 o'clock maybe, or was it about 9:30? Might have been a little bit later, I think it's about 9:15. So I stayed on a little bit. I think I came off about 10, to which time Mark was just shutting down the computer and everything like that. So yeah, I was doing that. So then yeah, I got into bed, started watching YouTube. Mark got into bed, he was playing his games. But yeah, so yeah, so then on to what did I watch? Jen had done another video, Jen's World of Stitches, so I was watching her, and then I was watching Shalene's morning video. Yeah, so I was watching Shalene's morning video, and then switched off, settled down to bed. But yeah, not another great night. There was not so much shouting, but there was quite a bit of tossing and turning. So either he was dreaming about something or whatever, but yeah, there was quite a bit of tossing and turning. So yeah, not a good night's sleep. Kept getting woken up every time I'd nod off, or just nod off, he'd move or turn, or it was almost like he was throwing himself around the bed. It was quite purposeful turning, if you understand what I mean, rather than just general rolling over in bed. It was like he was throwing himself about. So yeah, but I don't know what that was about. A sip of coffee. Got quite a dry mouth today, I don't know why. So let's see if we've got this symbol in this section. I don't think we have. Oh yeah, we've got a few there. So then yeah, on to Friday. So Friday morning, again another early morning, not as early. I think Mark said he got up about 7, but then decided to leave me in bed, and I got up about 9. Yeah, and I just left you in bed. I wanted you to sleep and to rest. So yeah, just a few of that one. So yeah, about 9 o'clock I got up, and then had my coffee, sorted out the pets, and then Friday is bedding and bath day. So after I'd done all that, Mark said, right, we can get started for the day then. So he needed to go onto the shop, and I said, right, I'll get ready and we'll go on. He's like, no, I said, I understand you've got, you know, bedding and bits to do. He said, I'll be alright just going on to the shop. So I'll go on to the shop while you're doing the bedding, and then while you're in the bath, he said, I can sort some bits out in the bear cave because I want to start to record something. I think he was doing some clips and bits for something he was doing, a build or whatever. So I said I can be doing getting ready for that. Then when you've done in the bath, then we'll swap. You'll do record what you need to record and I'll get a bath. So then that's when I did floss tube. That's when I recorded a floss tube. And then we went downstairs and had some lunch. Got some washing on, particularly bedding and the bits we'd use for our bath. The bedding and the bits we'd used for our baths. So I was doing that. For lunch, we had some more of the egg mayo that Mark had made, so we had that for lunch. Then afterwards, what was I doing? I don't think I actually stitched Friday daytime. No. So I think, trying to think what we did in the afternoon. Did we do? I think I was just sort of checking on my video and Matt was just chilling out watching TV, and so I was just kind of keeping an eye on my video, and then getting it uploaded private to YouTube, because then I'd already done the description, but I wanted to put a different or a unique thumbnail on. So yeah, after I'd checked on my video and started uploading it to YouTube, I then went back downstairs and I was scrolling through photos and things on my phone that I could use for a thumbnail, because I usually like to put the thumbnail on of a project that I've kind of focused on. So say for example the coffee sampler, I would, because I've got I take screenshots of the pattern cover photo, so the mock-up. So I take screenshots, so I've got them all on my phone. So like I say, for example the coffee sampler, I could go into YouTube Studio on my phone and use that photograph for a thumbnail. So yeah, I can't remember what picture I actually used for my floss tube this week. It's been quite a few different ones lately of pattern cover photos, or previously I've asked advice on a project that I want to start, like the witch stitch, yeah, the witch one that I wanted to start. So because I'd asked for advice on that pattern, I used that cover photo for the thumbnail. But anyway, I'm just rambling. So yeah. So then for tea we had bacon butties. So bacon butties for tea. Then after tea, when I came up here, think while I was waiting for tea to cook, I had made my video public because I had managed to sort out the thumbnail. So yeah, I think just before or just after tea I'd set my video public, so then when I came up here I just wanted to check on YouTube that it had gone live. Not live, but it had been made public. So yeah, that was all good and fine. So then when I came and sat in my chair, I was thinking, what do I want to work on? But then I also remembered that it was the diamond painting weekend, the diamond painting Zoom weekend. So I had to decide between the two projects which one I wanted to work on, and I picked this one. So yeah, I picked the giraffe to work on. So then I was going through my emails and went and found the link. So then yeah, I went into Zoom, and yeah, yeah, I just even if we weren't talking much, I was concentrating, so I wasn't in my own head. I wasn't overthinking things or, you know, dwelling on things and just, you know, I wasn't in my own head. I was distracted. I was talking to people, and yeah. So like I said, Friday I went into Zoom, so that was really good. Really enjoyed that. Got quite a bit of progress on this. I think I got most of this section filled in. As you can see, there's a couple of spots, and you know what it's like. You put a colour away and then you see that you've missed a few. But I thought, you know, when I open the next section, I'll just keep an eye out for those symbols and just fill them in along with those. But yeah. Next. So we've got this letter. Right, so yeah. So after I'd been in Zoom, got settled down into bed, and then Mark came in. I was watching Penny at Sage Butterfly Designs. She'd actually released a video a couple of days before, but I hadn't got round to watching it. I think maybe she'd released it midweek, beginning of the week maybe, and I'd only just got round to it on the Friday. So I was watching that, and yeah, I had won one of her giveaways. I'd won I think it's called Botanical Garden or Botanical Flowers. Oh no, Geometric Botanicals. So it is blackwork, and it's a hexagon that is sectioned off, and each of the section has got different flowers, different coloured flowers. So yeah, I won a copy of that in one of her giveaways from the previous video. So yeah, thank you very much, Penny. I really enjoyed watching your video and your progress. She'd been talking a little bit about the holiday, the vacation that she'd just been on, but she did also mention that she had done a little bit of video, kind of a little bit of a vlog about the holiday, so she said she didn't want to talk too much about it, but she did want to mention it because I think while she were away she'd got a little bit of a haul. So yeah, she briefly mentioned it so then she could show her haul. But yeah, I really enjoy Penny's channel because obviously she's a stitcher, she's a YouTube creator, but she is also a designer. Sage Butterfly Designs. She does have a Facebook group. It currently has I don't know if she's kept the previous months on there, but this month she has released 2 free patterns, and I showed those in my floss tube. It was a blackwork heart for Valentine's Day, and then she's also done it's called February, so it's got the word February in it, but it's spring themed, so there's a birdhouse in it. Beautiful. But that is a cross stitch pattern, so it's a full cross stitch, whereas the heart is just black work. It's different pinks, so a heart for Valentine's and then just a February themed, yeah, with the birdhouse and yeah, the word February. And but definitely go check out her Facebook group, so you will find the freebies in there, and I think they're also on her, I don't know if they're, I think they're on her website as well. Sage Butterfly Designs. But yeah, so I had actually received an email. Well, yeah, like I said, I had received the pattern by email, and when it came up I thought, oh, did I win? So then that's what made me, well, it didn't make me watch a video, but it made me a bit more curious, so I wanted to get to a video quicker. So yeah, it turns out, yeah, I did win the geometric botanicals. So yeah, completely lost my train of thought now, but yeah, thank you once again, Penny, over at Sage Butterfly Designs. And then who else did I watch? I think I watched a couple, and I was watching Laura at Stitching by the Shore. She was doing her stitchy catch up, so she was also mentioning about her plans for February. So she was showing her current projects, but then talking about what she was planning on working in for February. But I would definitely recommend going to watch Laura at Stitching by the Shore. She's got all different kinds of projects. She likes to do smaller projects that she can make into decorations. She likes doing medium-sized projects or just a little bit bigger because she likes to scrapbook them. She's got a scrapbook. She's done a couple of videos of scrapbooking stitching and what she likes to do, how she likes to do it. But then just recently I think she's been getting into full coverage. I would definitely say the middle to the end of last year she started her first full coverage. I think can't remember if her first full coverage was a head or not, but it was definitely, yeah, a big project. It could have been like a Pain-Free Crafts, or what's the other one? Is it Stitching for Everyone that do those big projects? But she has mentioned recently about starting a head, or starting another head. I can't remember how she worded it, but one of the big projects she's got at the moment is a Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, it's beautiful, because Little Red Riding Hood, obviously famous for her red cloak. So yeah, it's like the background is like trees and just getting to night time, so it's quite dark, and then there's her in the middle of the painting with a red cloak on. So yeah, most of it is like blacks and greys and things like that, and then there's that pop of red in the middle with her cloak, her coat. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, like I said, Laura likes to work on all different kinds of projects, so I would definitely recommend going and watching her channel. So it's Stitching by the Shah. Then on to Saturday. So yeah, yesterday, and yeah, we did manage maybe an hour of sleep. Yeah, not another good night. Me and our youngest were up at 5:30. So yes, it was quite a bad night. Not very much sleep. But yeah, our youngest heard the commotion, and so of course he was awake then. He was up. He said, no, can't get back to sleep. So followed me downstairs at 5:30. So yeah, we were sat at the table together. I was having my coffee, he was having his breakfast, and yeah. So after that then I got on with the morning jobs, and I think, was it about 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I can't remember, but that's when Mark got up. We did him his coffee. No, it must have been about 8. But the plan was me and the boys were going to go off to town because Mark was going off to meet some family. He was going to meet his cousins again, so he's going with his sister to go meet up with his cousins. So yeah, he was doing that. So me and the boys were going to go off to town, but yeah, being up so early, me and our youngest decided that we just wanted to get it done. So yeah, so we set off to town, got a few bits and pieces, the bits that we needed that we were going to go down for. Originally the plan was to just take a steady stroll and just go into where we want to and go and look, and Mark was off doing his thing, and so we were going to have a slow walk around town and just looking everywhere, really, just casual, nice to spend some time with the boys. But yeah, I just wanted to get what we needed and just get home. So we set off with the bus about 9 o'clock. Got what we needed, popped into the supermarket, got a few bits we'd missed off the shopping, and then I think it was about 10 or just after 10, and there was a bus in the bay waiting. Got to like 20-25 minutes later. I'm like, you know, is the driver going to open the door? What's going on? Are we setting off soon? And then the bus engineering support van pulled up behind the bus. And yeah, everybody that was waiting for the bus just kind of looked confused at each other. It's like, I think one of the people waiting said, okay, why didn't he get off the bus and tell us what was going on? So then we could have, you know, gone for another bus, or, you know, why didn't he tell us there was problems with the bus? Because nobody got off to tell us. So there was at least 2 drivers on that bus, because they were stood talking for ages. And that's what confused us, because we didn't know what was going on. So yeah, then after this support van pulled up, both the drivers got off and just walked past us, and yeah, didn't say a word, so we didn't know what was going on. So then a couple of minutes later, one of those same drivers came back, actually reversed the bus over to the engineering bay. Yeah, over to the engineering bay. And then, yeah, another bus must have been pulled out from the garage behind. Either it had just recently been repaired, or, you know, was like a standby bus. So then that one whizzed round and came and collected us, and so yeah, this was like about 11:15. So no, yeah, 11:15. So we were in the bus station, what, over half an hour, and there should have been at least 3 buses in that time, because there's supposed to be every 10 minutes our service. But yeah, because of all that, not knowing what was going on, we could have easily gone back round to the supermarket, ordered a taxi, and been home in 5 minutes. But nobody knew what was going on, so we were just stood around waiting. Neither of those drivers told us what was going on, and then just walked past us, didn't even say a word. But yeah, luckily the other bus came back round from being on standby and whatever. So yeah, but the thing was, Mark was due to go and meet, well, due to be picked up at 11. And yeah, me and Oliver were like, there's no way we're going to make it now. So when I got on the bus, I messaged Mark and just said, you know, we're on his way. 2 or 3 buses have missed, but we're on his way. He's like, right, okay. So then we're just about to head out to the pavement, because I have had a message to say, yeah, just getting off the motorway, I'll be with you in 10 minutes. This is whoever is being picked up by. So me and Oliver are panicking and thinking we're not going to make it. We got off the bus, quickly walked home, I'd say at least a 10-minute walk from the bus stop. And yeah, we were so quick because we didn't want to miss him. And then he hadn't gone, he was still there. He was still waiting outside the house to be picked up. So yeah, we were chatting with him for a little bit and explaining about the buses and what had happened, and they were asking, you know, had you picked up the bits you wanted? Did you get the magazine? So yeah, did all that, and then next lost my train of thought now. Yeah, lost my train of thought now. So yeah, we were talking to him for a little bit, and then yeah, he got picked up. So yeah, me and Oliver came back in the house. We were sorting out the bits we'd picked up, and then we got on with normal Saturday jobs, because obviously being up so early, we just wanted to get town out the way. So yeah, we got on with normal Saturday jobs. I got on with recording. I got on with cleaning the bathroom. So got on and did that. The boys were sorting out all their cleaning and everything like that they usually do on a Saturday. So yeah, sorry if you can hear that in the background. Our eldest is getting a bit of a ticking off. So yeah, fun, not. So yeah, we were getting on with that, and then once all the cleaning and everything like that had been done, I got on with some recordings that I needed to do. I've got the next couple of magazines, so I've got Cross Stitcher and The World of Cross Stitching. So I've recorded those, and you'll see those next week. Probably Tuesday and Wednesday I will schedule those for you to see, because Monday will be the doll's house. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday you'll see those. And then when the post came, I got my needle minder of the month from Jana at Don't Step on Your Needle. So I got that through, and I did that unboxing as well. But after I'd done the magazine recordings, I was sorting out in my editor to get the video mushed together. So I do an intro, obviously the video, and then I like to put an outro on. So I put it in an editing program that was already on the laptop, so I just used that. But when I came to sort out the second video, because I'd already done Cross Stitcher and that went fine, and then when I came to do The World of Cross Stitching, it said, right, we need to upgrade we need to do an update on the program. So I clicked to update, and yeah, for some reason the program has completely changed. I was just using I think it was called Photo Editor or Video Editor. Yeah, Video Editor, that was just already on the laptop, because I wasn't, you know, I don't like to heavily edit, so I don't like to take things out. I don't like to, you know, do too much editing. I just like to put an intro and an outro onto my videos, so I didn't need anything fancy dancy. But yeah, when I did the update, it is now called, let me see, hopefully it won't, it's not going to show it now, is it? But yeah, the program has completely changed. It's set up a bit like, now that's one, that other program's gone completely out of my head. That one that you pay for, the one that my husband uses, I've forgotten. It's set up like that anyway, because it's got like the bar, so you drag the clips down and then you can either put music, you can cut clips, you can add photos. It's a lot more advanced than the other program. So yeah, so when you see cross stitcher, that will be the other program, the old program that you used to use. But the world of cross stitching, and obviously this one today now, will be the new program, and it's in the description box below. So this video was made using blah blah blah. So yeah, whatever the program, I can't remember it's called, but yeah, like I said, it just wanted to update, so yeah, it changed it, so, but never mind. So yeah, having to get used to that. And if you've got a longer video working how to drag the bar along, so you can put your end clip in, that rather than having to try to drag it, and say you've got like an hour video, you'll be sat there trying to drag for ages rather than just doing the bar thing at the bottom, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so trying to work out, that was fun, but I'm sure I'll get used to it, like all these things. Yeah, having to use something new and things like that. But yeah, between that and OBS update, I hope this video comes out okay. I know some people are reporting that since the update they've been having problems. Quite a few people actually have been mentioning in their videos that they've had sound problems, camera issues. I know in the past I've had some sound issues if things have needed an update. So, but yeah, all that to say, I'm having to use a completely different program now. Like I said, it just came up that it needed to update, so I clicked for it to update, and then like I said, it was just it looked completely new. There was like a different header thing, and like I said, it was just like the editing programs that you pay for that are a bit more advanced. But yeah, this is the free model, but it does have a thing up in one of the corners that says upgrade. So I presume you can get a more advanced, but yeah, I don't see how or why you would need a more advanced than what looks like it's already there. So like I said, you can add photos, you can put music in, you can put, you know, just like the paid for, but this is, yeah. Anyway, yes. Right, so yeah, we got to recording videos. So yeah, I recorded the Don't Step on Your Needle, and like I said, I was just sorting out videos and bits and pieces, and then after I'd done that and got all the videos private, I then went downstairs, checked in with the boys, and yeah, we were just kind of waiting to hear from Mark and what time he was going to be home, and but it got to about 4 o'clock. Well, he'd phoned me before then and just said, you know, we just finished having something to eat, and we're having a really good time, you know, catching up with each other and just sort of giving me a bit of an update. And so then, like I said, I went downstairs, checked in with the boys, told them what Dad had said and things like that, and then got to about 4 o'clock. He hadn't rung or said, you know, anything about coming home just yet, so we're like, well, we don't know what to do about tea. You know, we're all getting hungry, but we don't know what's happening with Mark, whether he was you know, whether he was hungry himself or just, you know, what was happening, if he was even going to be hungry when he got home. We just didn't know. We were waiting, so we didn't want to do any tea, we didn't want to eat anything. So about, what is it, about 5, half past 5, yeah, he comes in through the door. So he still hadn't rung, we still hadn't heard anything. So yeah, I think it was about 5:30 when he came in the door, and we're like, you know, we had a good time and catching up with him, and I think it was even Jack in the end that said, right, we need to figure out what we're doing for tea. And Mark's like, well, have you not eaten yet? He's like, well, we didn't know what was happening with you, whether you was even going to be hungry when you got home. He said, well, yeah, I'm not very hungry. We did eat about 1 o'clock. So yeah, he went to have a look what we could possibly have for tea, and in the end we went for soup. Just wanted something quick and easy, you know, one, because we all just wanted to chill. We just wanted something quick and easy to eat, and then we could just then chill for the rest of the night and just do our own thing. So yeah, we were doing that. So then when I came up here, like I said previously, it was the diamond painting weekend, but the person that hosts it doesn't mind what you do. Just said, just want people to craft with. If you want to come in and knit, if you want to come in and do other things, you know, other things than diamond painting, you're more than welcome. I just want people to come and sit and craft. You don't have to diamond paint. So I went in and stitched. There was a mini Zoom. There was like a couple of hour Zoom to concentrate on loads of love. So I think by the time I'd got up here and got organised, and I was actually quite late, I missed most of it. I think I was there for the last half an hour, 25 minutes, half an hour I think I was there for. So that Zoom got shut down, and then like I said, the weekend Zoom, yeah, it doesn't matter what you work on. So I was carrying on stitching loads of love. So I went in there and I was stitching that and chatting with some of the other people in there, and yeah, just again needed. And so after I'd been in Zoom a little bit, our youngest and came and asked me about a coffee, so I said yes please. And then next minute our eldest comes in, he says, I'm still starving, I'm thinking about ordering. I'm like, okay. He said, yeah, I'm thinking about getting a medium pizza, but a couple of sides and maybe a dessert. Do you think you'd be hungry for any of it? I said, yeah, maybe the sides. I said, I don't think I'd have some of the pizza because, you know, pizza dough lays quite heavy on my stomach if I don't digest it properly. So if I have like if I eat late and then get into bed, and yeah, it can just sit on my stomach and it's not good. Doesn't digest very well. Yeah, so I think it was about 10 o'clock, something like that. I came off Zoom, so I said, you know, I'm going to have to get off because we've got some supper coming. So yeah, our eldest treated us to Domino's pizza. So like I said, he got a medium pizza, he got some wedges, some dough balls, and one of the little garlic breads, the garlic pizza side things. So yeah, we did that last night. So then got into bed. I was watching, who did I watch on YouTube last night? I don't think I actually wrote it down. No, because by the time I'd written about town and getting up so early, and yeah, there wasn't enough room in my thing to. I think. Oh, I've forgotten her name now. But there's Jen, the caffeinated crafter. I've forgotten her name now. Jennifer. Oh my god. Jennifer. Yes, Jen. So Jen, the caffeinated crafter. Oh my days, don't ask. So yeah, Jen, the caffeinated crafter. I started to watch her, but yeah, like I've previously said, I don't understand. So yeah, Jen the Caffeinated Crafter, I started watching her, and then about after 10-15 minutes maybe, I switched off. So then we get to today. So today was quite a good regular video. So I ironed, I've then we had Sunday dinner, and then I've had a bath, and then I have come to record for you guys. So yeah, that is everything for today. So yeah, what a week. But I would like to say thank you to everybody's patience, and yeah, everybody's support, anybody I've chatted with or spoken to. Thank you everybody for being so patient and understanding. you know, so I'm going to stop rambling because, yeah, an hour and a half. So I'm going to let you guys go. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, what's left of it. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.